Hey, and welcome back to Dredge, the only game that's 50% colder than before. Today I want to explore the ice over here, like in the dark, because I had not done that before, and I'm not sure about like any spookiness that could await us. I've not really seen anything yet. Maybe it's a narwhal once we feed it. I still hate the cracking noises here. And the other thing is obviously that I would like to see if there's like any interesting fish. There's one over there. I don't think I can reach it before it gets too bright. Okay, but it's just an ice fish anyway. They might be active during, the night anyway. Like, I really dislike how dramatic the music in this area is, in a way. Because, like, especially when it starts, I always feel like there's like a shark hunting me. Huh. I guess the spot is depleted and I didn't actually get the thing that I wanted. Talking about the thing that I wanted, what about my net? Okay, I thought as much. Like, I don't actually get stuff here because it's not a proper area. I need to actually switch my net. There's actually no need for me to keep it like that. Which also means that I need like a slightly more space in my storage. Well, anyway, fill the space entirely with any fish. Oh yes, I will do so. Have some ice fish. Some nice ice fish. The nicest of fishes. Very fitting for, almost the start of December, I guess. To be fair, like, winter start is still like 3 weeks away, but still. Oh, that's perfect. Now, cut your engines. We need to wait in complete silence. Waiting in silence. Wow, we're really waiting. Shh. I think I hear something under the ice. Ooh, that's not a regular narwhal. Yeah, like, I feel like narwhals don't have teeth like those. What on earth was that thing? I'm not sticking around to find out. Well, I guess I unleashed a monster now. Not sure if I like that. I do have banished though, right? There's something in the middle. Huh. And some wind. I'm gonna check out like the middle here. It seems to be some sort of camp. I mean, we were looking for one, so it kind of makes sense. And I'm also going to dredge some stuff up. This looks like a weird piece. This might be part of what I need for my quest. Ouch. That's on me. I did fail the dredging minigame. I can't believe this. You're kinda massive. Icebreaker plow half. Half of an angled metal frame. Well, how lovely. Good to see that I can just, dredge them up, so I will have to pay attention to that in just a moment. I see some more gold in the back, so that's probably where I have to look. A cold wind whistles through the doorway of the only cabin still standing. Behind it, a frozen over dig site is littered with tools and debris. Ooh, let's check it out. I do have my own storage here. I can't uninstall this. Oh wait, I can uninstall it. I don't actually need that net. It doesn't actually do anything for me. So let's put it away. Which gives us a little bit more space, like, for you? Kind of? I mean, like, the layout is really terrible. Let's do it like this. I don't know why I'm sorting items here. Also, I don't like how the soundtrack changed. I am somewhat worried about that, but I'm always worried about nothing. So don't worry about it. I will probably get some money out of this. Okay, let's check out the ice shard first. It's outside after all. Oh. Someone's frozen in there. Light pierces three eyes, intensifying and concentrating into a glow in the center. A dark form takes shape against the light. Let's listen to it. It's probably not going to rip our head off, right? A distorted voice echoes from within. Don't disturb the ice. Hey. So, my name is Gilef. How are you? Captain, the expedition charred the ice field, appeared suddenly through the ice. Ah, nice. And that's all? It whispered, promised stones from the stars. It knew 3 would hear the heart beneath the eyes. Okay, just to critique you here, all stones are made out of stardust. Like, literally, that's how, like, planets are formed. The voice grows louder. It commanded 3 listeners, 3 sacrifices for 3 eyes. I obeyed, but a 4th now sees forever futile. The shadow is silent for a time. Slumbering, still, should leave. It sees you before it whispers. Ooh. Can I break the ice? Do not risk breaking. It senses through the ice, through the shadows, no hope. I need like an ice pick for that. So I'm gonna leave you for now, that's fine. Good to know that I can do that though. So to my understanding there are like 3 of those. 3 people I could probably break out of the ice. I don't know if like the narwhal is like the thing that was summoned due to the ritual, but you know, just a theory here. You enter the small cabin. The door long since fallen from its hinges. A rotting table sits inside. A crudely drawn map of the area has been charted onto a scrap of paper. You attach it to your own map. A large book sits on the table. It's well worn from the passage of time, but you can still read the words Captain's Log etched into the cover. You open the book, its frozen spine cracking for the first time in decades. Which entry do you want to read? Yeah, definitely decades. Like, we are definitely at least in the 1900s, if not later. I'm still not really sure because we have like those texts, which may or may not be our own texts. But like in any case, we would be at least in the 1930s-ish. Well, in any case, let's start in the beginning, the 30th of May. Ooh, that's a neat book. They have a drawing of the narwhal there. I like that. I can kind of read that. Wait, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check if like anything I can read like on the page, because there's like definitely today we set don't it something ends. Something had judge. Okay, it's really hard to read, but like something for thesis of his prey? Okay, it's just like kind of, you know, nothing I can really read. I hope that I can just read it in the actual text. Arrived at the floating sea. Oh wait. Arrived at the floating sea ice amidst a particularly thick fog. A few channels could be seen leading into the ice. Those sizable chunks float in our way, posing a hazard. I've ordered us to moor against the outer ice wall while the engineers make adjustments to better prepare the vessel. This is the small check I'm just gonna assume. Okay. And we are adding those to the cabin, that's neat. The vessel was pursued by a particularly aggressive narwhal. Some men placed fish on the ice nearby in an effort to distract it. It appeared to work, though only for a time. It resurfaced and needed satiating repeatedly. If we can't find a more permanent solution to the beast, we'll have to make sure we keep enough fish on hand to placate it. Okay. As I lay falling asleep, the most almighty voice spoke unto me. It resounded from the thick ice below, at once both powerful and ethereal. There was no mistaking this as a trick of the mind, or the wind, nor a jest by the crew. It did not pause for response or acknowledgement, but whispered a cryptic prophecy. At first, I could not make sense of it. 3 listeners shall hear the heart, and that I should indulge these listeners. It spoke of boundless wealth from the stars and of eyes opening onto the world. The rest of my sleep was feverish, as my mind was plagued with the sound of the voice. It spun in my head, echoing ever louder. In the morning, the boat's The boat Swain and the navigator came to me separately, claiming to have heard a sound like a heartbeat as the men were digging yesterday. They indicated a desire to explore the eastern and western reaches of the ice field. I shall indulge them. Fair enough. I'm actually kind of curious because it was said in the second text that they used like fish to kind of pacify the beast here in the area. Can we do that? Can we throw out bait maybe? Because I don't know how we would do that like normally. Like we can always use the banish ability. I'm assuming that's going to work, but still. For now, it's actually kind of late. Ooh, we have the map here. That's neat. I like how this looks. We have 3 more docks. Okay, this area isn't like as massive as I thought in the beginning. The question is, can I leave from here? Because like we start like from the very north, and this is kind of the obvious way to enter this area. But technically, like we have like a gap here, for example. Could I have just gone this way, for example? Maybe. Maybe. Wait a second. I have a spyglass. I can't see anything because it's nighttime. And I also forget all the time that like once I am in the spyglass, I don't know if I've ever noticed that. I thought I noticed that. Am I matching things? That you can see like the markers, and I always forget about that. Assuming that it was this game, and I'm not like mixing up like 10 games that do that yeah, right now, and this is actually something added by DLC. Would be surprising if that were the case. I feel like I'm just, you know, mixing up my memories somewhat. In any case, where do I want to go? They didn't talk about the south, so I'm kind of curious about that area. Don't want to do that now, though. I have like a lot of fish here, but it's like also rotting. Let's discard that. It's this button. Yeah, we have some stale stuff. Rotting is the problem that will survive. This is why I'm just removing it now. Is that the... Okay, this is just a piece of ice. I thought there was maybe something else in the water. Should I just rest? I mean, technically, I'm not getting mad yet. Also, there's something else that's really, really golden over there. This might be the heart. It seems a little bit too ominous to not go there, huh? There's like one of those frogs and I hate them. Weird red frog. Not frog, fog. I'm just gonna go around here. Wait, I'm gonna be ready with banish. I hear a heartbeat. And also we have those spots here, so I guess I can drop some stuff. It looks like someone built a feeding station for that monstrous narwhal. Perhaps its appetite would be satisfied by an offering of fish. I don't know if like all of it is necessary. Maybe it's just like something that's like slowly getting used over time, but I'm just gonna do that because I will not be able to use those and some of them are rotting. Ooh. The beast is coming. I like that you can see the horn. Hey buddy. Don't eat me. Nom 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 nom. What a lovely offering. I don't know how worried I should be about that. I hope it's going to ignore me for some time. Oh. I heard a heart again. Getting spooky here. There's lots and lots of ice here. I feel like if I had to escape the narwhal, it's going to be slightly annoying. Where am I even going? Wait, I should go the other direction. I want to check out the very south of the map. Where I have the chance. I'm just gonna assume that I'm semi-safe. Do I need to get some explosives here? Or do I need an ice... I might need an icebreaker. Maybe this is what that's for. Well then. I'm just gonna, you know, say this is probably an icebreaker kind of thing. Because I don't really see how, like, blowing some of that ice up would actually help me. Because the ice would still float. It would just kind of, you know, slightly break apart. But I feel like it's more useful to do that for the other areas. Well then. There seems to be something over here though. I can feed my friend here again? Should have done that before, I guess. Okay, so it seems like to open the passage west, I need to feed that beast. It looks like the same way that the scene with the photographer was looking. So I'm just gonna assume that this is going to work the same way. And I should probably dredge some stuff up. I could get some wood here. Because I feel like I need some wood to upgrade my ship again, right? Ooh. I want to say that there was like some movement, but it was just some wind. And I also hated the fact that there was the heartbeat. Yeah, it kind of scared me, just slightly though. I'm just gonna assume that it's fine though. And it's also like almost 6 AM, so we should be fine soon? Like, I'm still not sure. Like, we had a similar situation with a monster. Also a new track. This seems less dramatic than the one before. I kinda like that. Yeah, we had like a similar situation with like the Kraken, for example, where I thought like, okay, we probably have to be like really quick once we activate that stuff. But I guess I was wrong. Oh wait, I just want to dredge stuff, right? Like until I can upgrade my ship. Like doubly so, not just like the regular upgrades, but the upgrades I get for here. Okay, I just failed fishing. But like when we're talking about the Kraken, like we had like, I guess almost a full day before the sound stopped. And I've actually never checked out like how hard it would have been to escape the Kraken, so I was never sure about that, like in general. Well, in any case. Okay, this is the outside. Okay, now I see where the issue would have been. I couldn't have gone through there just because I would have needed a way to break through the ice. I kinda don't like that the heartbeat is like a constant right now. And I'm kind of worried that I'm going to meet a narwhal soon. Or maybe, you know, maybe we're not going to getting attacked here. And this is just kind of bait. Like, in a sense, here to make us nervous. Ooh. A fractalin icefish? Also, like, that's a prize catch. I'm gonna sell that one. Crystals of ice pierce through its body, distorting scales, teeth and fins. How lovely. But like, I also like the non-creepy brethren, just because I can just bring them with me. Okay, like the reason why I'm catching all of that stuff is because I obviously want to open that one. Let's call it a gate. Okay, the music is dramatic again. Maybe this is kind of a sign that the narwhal is going around? I don't actually know. Like, we could experiment, but I don't really feel like that. And we also need to kind of leave via like a really long way. And I would like to at least sell the important bits. Also, I just noticed, like, I will probably not have any use for explosives here, because like all these spots that I was thinking of like in the beginning seem to be ones that we have to kind of push away using our ship once we get those upgrades. But we can at least put one of those things into storage over here, right? Because like we have like the special storage for you know, all of the quest items. Okay, I might actually sell all the stuff that I have on me, depending on like how fresh it is still. And then we are going to fish like more stuff up like in the next day, just because I don't wanna go out fishing in the night again. It seems kind of annoying to have to deal with like all of the low visibility while going through here. Ah, yes. You love the sound of rain, but it's not even raining. This is worth 50. That's actually decent. You're worth like 70. Ooh, 60 to 70, okay. This is just like a very large specimen. Okay then. I guess we are selling all of those. And do you want like one of those massive ones? This is like the best. No, that's not the best one. Oh wait, we were missing one research part for the best one, so I'm gonna leave that for now. And instead I'm going to go to the floating dock, start upgrading my hull, because we do need some wood. Apparently not 3 though. I just need 1 piece of cloth. I can find that. While I'm at it, can I bring you into my own storage? Not really. Okay, then put you back. I guess I have like this piece just laying in my ship for now. It's fine. There's like no way for me to squeeze anything in there. Wait. There's actually one way to squeeze something in there now that I think about it. Put you like this. And we could put the tooth in here again, because we don't need that apparently. If I put you here. My storage is full again, but we can just use those to research something. Because I definitely want that pot. I just don't have like quite enough right now. Yeah, I'm like out of research parts, obviously. Okay, we have that done. I need one piece of cloth. I need the metal piece, but I can just buy that once I get that. Or like get to the point where that makes sense. Shipyard. Can I get another engine? I should be able to, right? Yeah, one a day. Install that one. Should speed me up quite a bit. Anything else I want here? We could buy a research part, a singular one, to get the pot. I wouldn't really mind. We have like a lot of money, so let's just do that. Like, this is the first time I'm gonna buy a research part, and I probably won't need to again. Let's get the best reinforced scrap pot. Buy some of those. I would also get like a net. Do I want an ice net? That would help. Then I don't have to fish myself. You know what? I'm gonna install one of those. It's fine. Like, I am still rich. Like, I had so many money issues in the beginning of the game. I'm really not complaining anymore. Wait, it's not in here. It's actually in the fish market. I forgot about that. Right, let's get the reinforced one. How lovely. Okay, let's get to dropping that one somewhere. Like here. Don't make me mad. Could you stop? I'm busy. Ooh, sea stars. Neat. They're fresh with an eye spot at the end of each arm. These stars of the deep crawl through the dim light, congregating together. Huh. Can I pick you up? I will probably have to repair you soon anyway, so let's just pick you up. Another one of those. Pick you up. How far out did I place some? I mean, I should probably be able to see them. I mean, they are blinking. What's that light? Not sure, actually. I'm just gonna leave it. Let's get banish ready as always. I say as always, but like most of the time we're actually not even using that one. Pick you up. Where's the other pot? There's the other pot. Next to the fog again. Why do you guys like the fog so much? Ooh, you're actually really full. Okay, I might have to do 2 trips. Like, we have a few minutes still. Let's just do this real quick. I'm gonna sell all the fish, get like the pots again, and then I'm gonna end the episode here. Yeah, they can be quite profitable. 140 for all of that. I'm not sure if that's like the best bang for my buck, but like we can check it out in a second. Shipyard for 35. Yeah, okay, sure. I'm gonna accept that offer here. And I know I'm getting mad here. Don't care about the ice though, let's be honest. What are they going to do? Look at me. Wait, which one is the old one? Was it that one? Maybe. There seemed to be like... Maybe I'm right about it. Wait a second. There seems to be like a lot of bubbling going on like near that. I'm guessing it's just like movement. So this is probably the indicator that this is like an older one in a sense. I mean, it's not an indicator that this one is old. It's just an indicator that there's like stuff going on. Okay, how do I place you that I can actually get more stuff in here? Wait, this should actually work. Pick you up. Oh wait, you are like a 2x2, right? Can I make space for a 2x2? In any way? I don't think so. I'm really struggling to find a way. If there even is one, I don't think so. This seems to be like more or less the most efficient way already. Guess I'm gonna have to pick you up later. In my madness. Why can't I just... I mean, this is like a group of starfish. Why can't I just split you? You know what? I'm gonna discard you. I don't feel like dealing with you. I'm sorry. Pick you up. I still wanna repair stuff. Yeah, I know I'm mad, but I am not that mad, okay? Let me just dock. It's okay, just, you know, the fog gets me every single time. Don't care. Everything okay? Yeah, totally. I'm feeling fine. Never been feeling more fine. Okay, this was 160 for everything in that one, and actually threw something away. And in the shipyard, let's go to repair mod 12. Definitely worth it. Okay, 12, and we got so much money out of it. And while I'm at it, ice worksite. Yeah, we are going to need some parts. Let's just put you in there so I don't have to deal with you anymore. Okay, this is the half. Okay, now I see how the layout is. So it's like 3 parts, I guess. We have like the bracing and we have like the plow halves. Okay, I can find that. Like 3 parts seems very reasonable. And now that I've done that, let me quickly drop the crab pot. And then let's end the episode here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one. And bye-bye.